Attack Part 2. Now, I decided to cut on my air conditioning. That ain't gonna work. Good thing I'm going to get people off. There was a glitch. So, let's just piss people off. Okay? Let's just piss off everybody. Alright? Testing my air conditioning. We're gonna piss off everybody because I made a video. I said what I said. I made a video. I'm gonna tell you about this video before I continue. In this video, I came after everybody who voted for Trump. Blacks, whites, Asians. And yeah, I'll say it again. I gave white people a hall pass. I gave white people a hall pass because I know how everybody black voted for Obama. And I voted for Obama both times too. But initially I voted for Hillary, but Obama won whatever the hell it is. So then I managed to have to vote for Obama. Alright? Then, when he came around the second time, after losing my job because of economy and all that bullshit, I voted for him again. Obama was in office when I went into the military at 37 years old. And so a lot of people of color have gotten flack for voting for Obama. A lot of white people voted for Obama, and they got a lot of flack from it from their own people. Now, so let me be that asshole, because that's what I do, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be that asshole. I'm going to be that asshole to tell you the damn truth. I'm going to be that asshole. Alright? So let me break it down for you. I came at everybody. I said what I said. I said to all the Asians who voted for Trump, you accelerated the demolishment of your own people with the Kung Flu virus, the China virus, the Wuhan virus, the bat flu, every racial thing that Trump said under the sun. If you're Asian, you are guilty for putting Chinese and other Asians involved in danger because other people, like me, can't tell Asians apart. And they will hunt down other Asians thinking that they are Chinese, might not even be Chinese, might be Polynesian, might be Samoan, might be Hawaiian, and might be Native American, because unlike most of y'all who don't understand how history works, Native Americans are biologically Asian. And Asian people in general, the stereotype is that they all look alike. A Filipino man got cut across his face because other people of his own ethnicity voted for Trump. A lot of Asians that voted for Trump. I hope you now have learned your lesson about this shit because you're all targets. You are all targets. A lot of Mexicans, a lot of Cubans, a lot of people voted for Trump. A lot of people that voted for Trump were suffering at the hands of Trump. But Trump 2020 is what you were doing. It just disgusted me to even attempt that. Now, I have a lot of Asian friends. The girl I'm in love with, the crush, ZZ, the wrestler, is Asian. We're not going to go into specifics because I don't want to put her ass in any danger. But at that same time, you know, I moved heaven and earth to be with her, and I would fuck up anybody who wanted to hurt her. But I'm going to tell you right now, for all the Asians that voted for Trump, you're guilty of putting other Asians in danger. For all the black people that voted for Trump. But somehow, see, it's okay that he did not apologize for the shit he said about the Central Park 5. The 5 young black kids who were proven to be innocent by DNA. And he wanted them dead because they were children that supposedly raped a white woman, which they did not rape. But he wanted them dead. He wanted them D-E-A-D dead. Not D-E-D like the Spawn character, but D-E-A-D dead. And you're not looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, damn, maybe I fucked up. Maybe I fucked up. And I'm going to be honest with you. I only voted for Biden because my 3 choices fell out of the race, dropped out of the race, or lost out of the race. And my 3 choices was Elizabeth Warren, who's 4% Native American, which was proven. Andrew Yang would have been the first Chinese president. That shit would have made history. And then Pete Buttigieg, which would have been the first openly gay president. which would have also made history, because I'm about making history. But for everybody who voted for Trump, you know, whether you white or Asian or black, you voted for this asshole, and a lot of Asian people have paid for it, which is another reason why in my video I specifically came down on Asians and Native Americans who are also Asians that voted for this fucker. Now, when this guy came across my FYP on TikTok doing the wearing the Trump shirt and then had the balls to put on a motherfucking war bonnet, I don't have the right to be angry because I'm mixed. No, I have more right to be angry because I'm mixed. Because mixed people feel racism more than people who are not mixed do. Understand this shit. See, I'm part Cherokee, I'm part black, and I'm part white. Which means I am Caucasoid, Negroloid, and Mongoloid. I am Homo superior, as Magneto would say. And this shit is unacceptable. It was unacceptable for him to come across my FYP doing that shit. It was unacceptable for Asians who are not Chinese to vote this bastard in, only to have Chinese people suffer from people who are black or white that decided, oh, if you're Asian, you're Chinese, I'm just going to kick your ass. I have been worried about my Chinese friends since that shit has happened. I got 3 Chinese friends specifically that I worry about. Now, mostly Steve, because he's scrawny like me. I'm pretty sure he probably can fight just because he's scrawny like me. But my boys Eric and my boys Adrian, oh, you need to worry about them. Those guys know martial arts and they will fuck your shit up. So I'm not worried about them. Steve is like my baby brother. Eric and Adrian are like my twin brothers, only Chinese. And probably are way better, especially Eric because he shut down my foot. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not worried about them because they will fuck your shit up. And I'm not giving names, like last names here. But I have other Asian friends who are Filipino, who are fair in skin color. They're not like dark Filipino. They're lighter than me. You know, they're not like high yellow. And I'm not Filipino, but I've been mistaken for Filipino, Mexican, and Samoan. But I'm going to tell you right now, I do worry about them. Because racist motherfuckers don't care as long as your eyes are slanted. So I throw that back to the video of me getting super mad at Chinese and Asians and blacks that voted for Trump. And for any natives that voted for Trump. Specifically the one who had the funny accent. I'm not going to call you out, brother. But you are also part of the problem. My problem with Trump, if you've been on my page, you've known I brought this shit up and I'll bring it up one more time. 1993, they don't like Indians to me. See how it rhymes? I was coming out of high school. And Trump was mad because the Native Americans started getting these casinos that they didn't have to pay taxes for because the money goes to the tribe. And even when that's happening, a lot of the tribes still aren't getting enough money to protect themselves to keep their land from assholes and corporations that are pulling pipes through their fucking land. Like Stones. God damn it. Sorry, a little mad. Standing Rock. And now there's Pipeline 3. Understand I have the right to be angry because I'm part Native American too. And this shit fucking disturbs me that not one treaty that the United States or any nation that has a foothold in America has honored. Canada hasn't honored their treaties. America damn sure hasn't honored our treaties. You know, we have not honored not one. Even when our illustrious ex-president had the code talkers there. He went there. He stabbed Elizabeth Warren in the face with the Pocahontas jokes. One native cracked a little bit, but he's old. He deserves to have a laugh. The other natives, they were kind of angry, and you can see it in their eyes. Their eyes kind of dimmed a little bit. This motherfucker had the balls to say, oh, well, we have a person in the White House that's just as old as you. She's been here for a while. We call her Pocahontas. Almost threw my shoe at my TV that day. Because this asshole had the nuts to say that in front of wind talkers, code talkers, whatever you want to call them. Where let me stop for a second before anybody else comes at me. My family served on both sides. My mom's brothers have served. My dad's brother has served. I served. I didn't get to serve the way I wanted, but that does not make me any less a soldier because I fucking served. I got an honorable discharge. The failure to adapt. Then we found out they fucked up my leg. And I'm not getting an honorable discharge pay. at 200 plus change an hour a month, not an hour. I wish it was an hour. Then maybe I actually have some fucking money. And I can get out my mama's house. And I can get my own studio. And my acting career can actually be fully pursued instead of when I get the chance. But this man on my TikTok, I don't know you. I don't want to know you. Because you're a dick. And not a dedicated infantry combat killer. You're a bitch. But not a brave infantry tactical combat hero. Because I was a bitch and a dick for as long as I was in Fort Benning, Georgia. Ate a lot of dirt. Sand hillside. Had sand in places I didn't even know my body could hold sand. That's not just my ass crack. In the hooch too. You know, you shake your damn testicles and dirt's flying off that shit. You're like, I took a shower this morning. You know, sand in the air. All love Fort Benning. I am not against you if you supported Trump and you supported your wallet. But if you are a racist and you supported Trump, I got nothing that I want to remotely have to do with you. In the least bit. But, you know, there's a thin line between supporting somebody because they fix your wallet versus supporting somebody because they're fucking racist. But if you're supporting somebody because they fix your wallet but they are racist and you not one time came out and said this shit is not okay, where do you stand? Where do you sit in that? Because the man is a fucking bona fide racist. Like I said, my problem with Trump goes beyond his presidency. It goes back to 1993. Back to when 20-something-year-old James, I wasn't 20, I was like 19. I was turning 20. But 20-year-old something James had to watch a news conference with this asshole, and you can find it here on YouTube, where he sat there and said they don't like Indians to me because they weren't paying taxes on their casinos, and he had to pay taxes on his. And let me tell y'all all something. Every land that we step on is stolen land. And though I am part of that on both sides, when you think about it, I have Native American ancestors. I have black ancestors. I have white ancestors. I'm not just part of the solution, I'm also part of the problem. I feel racism more than most of you. Most racist people don't feel racism until it affects somebody close to them. I wrote something the other day, or I said something the other day. I'm pretty sure I said it. I may have wrote it too. I probably wrote it before I said it. But see, a lot of people who are not victims of racism don't know how it feels to be a victim of racism until it hits somebody that they know, and then it makes them ask themselves, damn, have I been doing that to people that I know? Have I been doing that to people that I give a fuck about to people? Because I know black people, I don't treat them like shit, but I treat other black people like shit. If you treat other black people like shit, fuck yeah, you're being a fucking racist. If you treat other Asian people like shit, fuck yeah, you're being a fucking racist. You treat white people like shit because they're white people, you're being a fucking racist. What part of that is not computing in you guys? So let me end this so I can make a racist video and all of it after that. First off, TikTok. Your guidelines need to be double checked. Are you checking the people checking our videos, checking the goddamn guidelines? Because clearly you're not. I've been a victim of being banned on live because I'm doing martial arts with fucking wooden weapons. Not steel weapons, wooden weapons. You even let my 1 minute clips of me with this actual sword play, but I get on live with fucking wooden katanas. And my shit gets banned. You know, for like 3 days. Now, what's going on? Are the people banning shit, watching shit? Are they fucking racist? Are they noticing, oh, this guy's got this video up, he might get too many followers and he's mixed, so let's just cut his shit out. Our great Lance Modern Warrior has been blessed, and we want to keep him that way because he's doing well. He hasn't done anything against community guidelines, and he's even taken it on the chin quite a few times. Other natives that I follow have been banned for little shit. Little shit. A girl that I follow is 24 years old, who's half native, half Vietnamese. They tried to say she was doing child endangerment by showing off her bikini. But yet other women who show off their bikini, you can almost see vag and their shit's still up. Oh, by the way, they're not people of color. Just so that I don't not clarify. Now that may have made me a little bit of a racist, but it also is fact that more people of color, natives, and blacks are banned, blocked, or shadow banned for 2 or 3 days, myself included, for positive shit. Yet, I have people who are warning me about sexual predators on TikTok, and they're still on TikTok till this day as I'm making this video. I'm like, yo, how can y'all stay on TikTok and I can't even fucking do a martial art video with fucking wooden weapons? You know, let's see if I can reach one. My chobos, which rarely leave the car unless I'm making a video. You know, I don't understand it. TikTok, y'all gotta do better. Enough said. Scalp Avenue number 2. BC and you. Have a great weekend.